Hey, how's it going? I have this container. I bought a 6-pack of these adapters. There are 3 right there. This is the 4th one, right? And 6 of them, a 6-pack with no tethers included. And somebody in Amazon for reviews for this product said the only con is that there are no tethers. Well, something to that effect. Not word for word. There are no tethers. I guess I'm just going to have to use a rubber band. And when I read that, I was like, oh, I can make my own tethers. So I want to show you how to make your own tethers for adapters if you happen to buy this 6-pack. These are micro USB to C adapters, and I do have 2 tethers. These are silicone tethers, and they came with this adapter, which is a lightning to C adapter, and I have one of my homemade tethers on right now, and I use this to charge my phone. I did not want to buy C to C cables or USB A to C cables. I wanted to just use what I already have. So I bought these 4, and they each came with their own little tether. Interesting. So this one is a homemade one. So I'm going to show you with this one how I did this one, and then I have this one. This one is made with 2 rubber bands. And I really do not recommend doing just a rubber band method, because look how many times I had to go over that. It's very bulky. This is the big one. Not the big one, but this is the like 2 millimeters wide, I think it is. This rubber band is 1 millimeter, not wide, but thick, 1 millimeter thick. And I discovered that I actually like making the tethers with these thinner ones than with these. These seem to be a little bit bulky. It also looks very dirty. But where do I get my rubber bands from? I do not buy them. I get them free with my newspaper. So I would like to thank my newspaper delivery person for giving me 2 rubber bands a week. I get the Wednesday edition and the weekend edition. Yes, the newspaper is still delivered in my neighborhood. Okay. So I have this. This is a C to C cable. If you need micro USB to micro USB to C adapters, I will tell you that these will not charge with a C to C cable. This is a C to C cable. So with that being said, I also bought a package of these small. These are actually slightly smaller than this one. And they're much thinner, I noticed. I was like, oh man, these are thin. So this is one of these. These are shinier, and they were just lightweight. And I thought, these aren't heavy, but they're definitely thicker than these are. So then I also bought multicolored ones, assorted colors, a 200 pack, and I'll put those in the description for both the black ones and the assorted colors one. And this assorted colors one comes in this bag. Look at all those beautiful things. And also in this plastic container. So not only do you get a little zippered bag, but you also get a plastic container to store them all in. And right now, it's just working as a tray for me. Okay, you might... So what you need are rubber bands. This one is great, but these from the newspapers work great as well. I think this is from a newspaper too. I mean, look at the black on there. So I'm going to show you this one. And well, this one is made the same way, but I think I use an S clip or an S hook with these. I also recommend getting some of these hook and loop straps. This one came with a product that had a cord, and even this cord right here, this is an Amazon Basics cord for my iPad, and the darker, slightly darker colored one is the Amazon Basics cord for my iPhone, and they are lightning. They are the lightning ones, both of these. Yeah, you can see it right there. So I still use my iPhone 7 Plus, but most of the time it sits right here just like that. So when I have to use my iPhone 7 Plus, I take this off, and I had a Velcro attachment to that. Let's see. I use this one. These right here, this one and the white one come from a company called Rapid Storage. WRAPIT Storage. You want me to spell storage? STORAGE. I'm gonna put that on here. Not here. Here. Okay, so I need to do, always forget to do this first. You have to put this in first. Also, on the store-bought tethers, this one was a 4-pack, and it came with one of these. Each one came with one of these. When you put it on your cable, like this, every single adapter that comes with a tether, every single description page I've gone to, I've noticed that this is the picture that I see, and it is right there. It is not like just like that, where you see that T part there, here instead of here. So it should be, I mean, that's the point of this little T thing, is to put it in right there like that, and it'll keep it on the cord. Now, not all cords are braided, so like this one is not braided, and it would slide around more readily if it's not hooked up, you know, if you don't have that T coming there on this side rather than this side. Every single one. I just noticed that. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And even the company doesn't know how to use the tether. The company providing the tethers. It's not the tether company. Also, it's hard to find standalone separate tethers. I did find a 6-pack and a 10-pack by, I think the company name is Cozy, and I was gonna get them. I thought, wait, I can make my own. Okay, I might still get them. I'm not even sure. Now, rubber bands do not last forever, but this one goes in here. And this one, do I need? Oh, I don't need it because this is my iPad, so I don't use this one very often because my iPad has a lightning port, so I use the lightning plug. But this one, I like to capture the adapter. So this one, I used an S hook or an S clip, whatever you want to call it, on both sides. I used it for this one to attach to this white silicone band, and then I used it on this side to attach to this white silicone band, and both of those silicone bands I got free, I guess, when I bought some kind of electronic product that had where these were wrapped around the cords or enclosing the cords. So these tethers are called, no, these right here are advertised as cable ties. They're advertised as cable ties. They're slightly, the black one's slightly smaller. Okay, so I recommend using, if you can get these, I rarely get these with my paper, but if you can get these work great because they're a little shorter. But if you don't, if you want to try these longer ones, you can make them just standard like that, like this one, you know, or I'm going to show you how to make that one, and then, or you can double it up. You can double these up, and I have one, I think, oh yeah, this one. This one is joined with S clips, S hooks, and that is a good length. You know, it's not too long. It's still gonna dangle, so you might want to get hook and loop straps for it. I actually did not buy separate S hooks. I have these from like the rubber band bracelets. You know, the rubber band bracelet kit or something? I saw that on Amazon, and I guess it was an impulse buy because I wanted to buy it and see if I could make bracelets. I can, and I did, but it came with a big old pack of these S hooks, so I just took one of these little tiny containers, screw top containers, and I put a mess of S hooks in there for just this occasion. So if you do the, I'm gonna put this in here. If you want to use S hooks, you can. I mean, they're not very expensive. Okay, these are, let's see if I can show you this one, a lighter one. If you have braces, then you probably have some of these, because these are touted as being for rubber bands on your braces. And I thought, you know, I'm going to get these and see if they help. But you know what? They don't really help like I thought they would. But, you know, I'm going to keep them around because I'm sure I will find a craft or hack that where I need these. This one I tried to do, like I showed you, with 2 rubber bands, and it can be done. As a matter of fact, if you're going to do it, I don't recommend using these thicker rubber bands. And I did make one with it. Let's see, this one is a tether with the thicker rubber band and 2 silicone bands. I recommend using one of these and one of these if you're going to do it like that, because you have to wrap this around over and over and over and over. So it's going to get a little bulky. I don't know. I don't think I want to have that. I would rather have these little bands. Okay, so I'm going to use, even though I can't charge anything with a C-to-C cable and one of these adapters on it, I'm going to connect it, one on there, on that side, and one on this side, to show the putting these together. So what I recommend, let me take this off. What I recommend is, let's do blue and purple here. I'll put the purple on. You want to do the ring on the cord first. So you just pull it out and double wrap it like that. And then bring it down like that. Oh wait, I'm done. I'm getting ahead of myself. But you want to do the cord first. And you know, I did that when I was practicing earlier. I was like, no, I don't want. Okay. You want to put the rubber band on first. I'm sighing. And do that, right? And then put this around like this, and then pull this ring. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere if you pull the rubber band. And trust me, from experience, I already know that. Okay, now, and then this one, you want to do this one straight away as well. So, you want to loop it. Maybe I'll make a mistake here and show you that it doesn't do any good just to grab the rubber band. But no, I'm not going to show you. Okay. The other night I did this one and I put it on the cord, and then I tried to do this one and I couldn't do it. I was like, how is it done? And then I realized, oh, I need to take this off the cord. Take it off the cord. Okay, now. Move these out of the way. Oh, wait. I don't like that they don't have tethers included, but I think it's cool that I can make my own. Okay, so this one. Oh, I want to do it right-handed because that's what I am, right-handed. Okay. You're just going to do it twice, or double wrap like that. And when it goes down to the cord, you might be thinking, oh, I probably could have triple wrapped it, but I'm telling you right now that no. I mean, you could triple wrap it. These are very sturdy silicone bands. Very sturdy. I think they're sturdier than these little things right here. Okay, so you can do that. If you do buy these smaller ones, this might be good for double wrapped for the cord. Okay, and then you can bring this up a little bit and tuck it into, kind of tuck the silicone band into the rubber band. It's kind of weird how that works, but okay, that's what you have right there. And then this one, you want to put your adapter on. See, that didn't snap like I wanted it to. That still didn't snap the way I wanted it to. And put the ring on, and again, you're going to double it like that. And ta-da! Now this is pretty long, right? And when you take this off, it's gonna dangle. And if that doesn't drive you crazy, that would drive me crazy. Then what I recommend is getting, let's say this one. This is by Rapid Storage. Actually, it's on the back here. Rapid Storage, and it's very sturdy, very sticky as far as the hook and loop goes. Then you want to pull this down a little. I can't pull it down a little. And put that adapter in there, and then put it like that. And then you have your cable. That's really long, really, really long. So if you don't want it to be really, really long, but all you have are these rubber bands, these thinner ones, you can double it like this, and you can do it this way. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do it. You would think I would know. Do I have to use an S-clip? I know you're asking. Okay, I'm gonna do this one and the blue one. Bring that into the middle there. Right, like that. And then you need an S-clip. You need an S-clip, or because what you want to do is you want to join. Let me put this in there, right? I suppose you could do it. So let's see. Let's see if I can do it. No, because see how it comes out like that? I know I can do it. I can do it. Like I said. I suppose I could do it just on one end there. Could I do it on one end? It's too short to do it like that. Ooh. Okay, I did it. You have to pull, like I said, you have to pull on that. I hope I said it. You have to pull on the silicone band to make that knot there. Is that a slip knot? And then this one has no slip knot to it. And this one I'm going to put... Oh, maybe I'll use this side since it's not as full a circle, I guess. If you hear any fans going, I have a couple of them running right now. And I watched my swatching video last week. And I don't know why I didn't take that off. I watched my swatching video last week. And I mentioned that I'm sorry if you hear the fans or whatever, you know. I had to have them going. An air purifier fan going, at least that. And I turned up the volume, and sure enough, I could hear it. You know, it's just like a, I don't know, like white noise or something, you know. It's just like that. That's it. Okay, and then this one you put on the adapter and do a twice wrap there. Double wrap that, and then, and that's what you have too. This one, when you take it off, it will still dangle. I like to put it on the little cuff there, right there, especially for this one because it's such a short trip there to the plug. It's still going to dangle a little bit, but it's not actually not that bad as the longer one, as this one. So, I don't know if you need, I think I would go with this one over that long one. But yes, you just need 2 silicone bands or a smaller rubber band. You can get rubber bands this small or even a little bit smaller, and then you can just wrap it around here as many times as you want, but make sure that you get the tether part onto that before you wrap it, you know, because it's going to be hard to put it on there otherwise. Okay. So that one I did, and then this one is, oh, this one I did double with S hooks. So with that one, that's a little bit tricky. If you don't have the patience for this, it's going to drive you crazy. Okay, then this one with S hooks and doubled. Right? Okay, so I'm going to try to unravel. Can I unravel this? Oh, mesmerizing. No, I can't. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, that. I'm gonna put it on my finger there, and I'm gonna take the S hook. I'm telling you, it's a trip. It's a frustrating trip to put these on. Especially since I can't see. Oh, now see. Okay, so I'm going to do this one at a time. So you just pull it until it clicks in there, and then do the same thing. And this one is super twisted. With this one, good luck. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I got it. Let's see if I can get it. It's starting to hurt my hand. Probably should have put my gloves on. Man. I know I can get it. I know it. I know it. Without putting my eyeballs on it and thereby putting it out of view. There we go. Oh, I heard the slight click there. The rubber band. Okay, now on this side, I have to do the same thing with another clip. If you have the patience, go for this method. Okay, what do we have? One at a time. That one easy. The second one, I think it's because I'm grabbing this one, so I'm going to pull it back. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. So kind of pull it back with your hand that's holding the S-clip. Okay, then I'm going to use the black. I'm going to use the black ones here. The black ones that I ordered from Amazon. Clip. You can hear a slight click there. And then this one. That's not the click. Okay, yeah, slight click. Okay, there you have the S-hook one. So that one, what do I have? Nothing. Let's see. Since I need the USB-C, I'm going to take this one. Oh, that one. That one doesn't have an adapter because the adapter is down there. Okay. I was like, why aren't they coming off? Okay, so this one I want to put on the cord. Always do the cord first. And double wrap. You can double wrap with these, even though they feel like they're going to snap at any minute or break. But they aren't. So that's actually promising there. Oh, I want to put it back up there on the cuff. And then I want to put this one on. That one snapped. Put that one on here, and then double wrap it. Okay, when I plug in this one, is this one? This one for my phone, I like to have the cable when this is plugged in. I have a like a car phone holder over there, and when I plug this in, I like to have this, or even this one. No, I don't need that one, do I? No, I like to have this one just like this. Just like that. Sticking out like that. Because the feet on the holder are kind of close together. They're only maybe like that far apart. And I don't want the tether, this, whether it's store-bought or homemade, I don't want it to get caught up in the feet. And so I like to put it in the middle like that. And there we have that one. So this one, I wrap it around this way. When I charge my iPhone 7 Plus, which I still use from time to time, mostly to see, where's the battery now? Where's the battery? It still works. I took a lot of my music off of it, and it takes even less, it holds the battery charge longer. Now that I've taken most of my music off. That's interesting. Okay. So that one's from there. We did this one with the S hooks. And we got this one done. This one will hang down. And like I said, it would be best to have a You could probably put, do I have another one? Nope. A ring on here. If you don't have any Velcros, this is a hack within a hack. Let me see, let's do an orange one. And bring this down. And you could just have a band here. Like that to hold this in place if you want to. That's kind of iffy, but it would still work. I would recommend maybe putting it there or something. Or I suppose you could double this one and kind of tuck it in, because these stretch. That's not too bad actually that they stretch like that. Yeah. That's all I have for you today. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day. Bye.